Why hello, you amazing, beautiful freaking people! The day is here. Welcome back to another Oshi No Ko reaction video. The day is here. We're finishing season 2. The last episode was absolutely insane. Had such an interesting ending, which honestly, I've been like thinking about it since like that episode aired, and I'm like, maybe we're gonna see like, you know, like Aqua is now like let go of a lot of his pain and like the idea of revenge, you know. But Ruby just discovered that, and that's someone she literally, like, her whole life goal was to be with that person. She's doing everything. She even decided to, like, pursue this career just because she hoped that it would get the attention of the doctor she's now found the body of. So, how is this going to affect Ruby? And also, it's pretty obvious that, like, the doctor was killed because his body was hidden, you know? Like, there's obviously foul play. He wasn't just found out in the middle of nowhere. He was hidden behind a freaking shrine. He'd been put there, right? So Ruby's gonna know that, surely. So this is gonna be so interesting. The fact that there's only one episode left is so annoying because I feel like the last episode had just opened up a whole new can of worms, and we've got 20 more minutes of Oshi No Ko and we're done for this season. I'm kind of sad, but my word, this season, I think this season has been way better than season 1. Don't get me wrong, season 1 had an incredible first episode and it had some really good moments, but I think overall season 2 has just been a freaking masterpiece of a season. It's been perfect. It's been such a good season. I think season 2 is just like, I love this anime so much. I'm surprised it doesn't get more like recognition. I've been tweeting about it and everything, and like it deserves so much more love. It's such a good anime. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments down below, all that good stuff to support this channel. We're close to 500,000, so please subscribe. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the Oshi No Ko season 2 finale. Did you see who was behind them? Did you see Aqua standing in there? Look at the back. I was wondering if Aqua was going to find out, but you know, like obviously he had to, right? There was no way they were going to keep this a secret unless they decided not to tell anyone about the body, which wouldn't have made any sense. Imagine if this anime just turns into Ruby's anime now. Aqua loses his revenge. Where is Akane? She wasn't with... Oh. It's not uncommon in like reincarnation animes for them to like tell people they've been reincarnated. That's actually a really good point, and something I never thought about until just now. Aqua's whole like idea of revenge was against the freaking person who killed I. But did he ever think that that person also killed him? Did he think that? Was he like, that person's probably the same person that got me? Or did he ever, like, does he not think that? Because if he does think that, then fair enough. In his mind, he thinks that person's dead. But if he doesn't think that, then why would he not want to find out who killed him? Also, by the way, if anyone was wondering, I did figure out what it meant. Like, remember ages ago when it was saying, like, the loophole Aqua missed? I did figure out what it meant. I did. I'm not going to explain it now, because this just blew my mind. But yeah, I figured it out.
むしろ見つからない方が都合がいいくらいに思ってたはずなんだよ。だけどやっぱさ、本当はずっと 見つけて欲しかったんだな。茜、見つけてくれてありがとう。
Surely he's got to explain it, right?
そっか、あの人がアクアくんの。でも私は何にもしてないよ。見つけたのもたまたまで。
だとしてもだよ。
Who does she think he is? Like his dad
俺
or
はそう
something?
いう風に仕向けていた。茜のことを俺はずっと利用してた。父親のことや死体のこと。
Oh, no, because he just said
その
father
他にも
and the
たくさん。
corpse.
ごめん。
Who does Akane think it is? The body.
知ってたよ。やっとわかった。私の気持ちをやっと言語化できそう。君は優しくて全部背負い込もうとするから。
The OST is
そ
amazing.
の罪悪感ごと私は寄り添いたいって思ったんだ。でも分かってる。これでちゃんとアクアくんはちゃんとさよならできる。
Say
アクアく
goodbye.
んは私がいない方がいいんだよね。辛くなっちゃうんだよね。あれ、この旅行でちゃんと話しよ
Wait. What happened there? What happened with her eye? I missed that.
辛く
Oh.
なっちゃうんだよね。あれ、この旅行でちゃんと話しようと思ってたんだ。私たちはどうしよう、明るくお別れできると思ったから。止まれ、ごめんね。こんなつもりじゃなかったの。止まれ、泣いちゃうつもりはなかったの。涙いつも、舞台じゃいつもすぐに。
もっと早く言うべきだった。
What's he gonna do?
復讐はもう終わった。死体も見つけた。だから今度は俺が茜を守りたい。
Oh my god! Oh my god, Team kinda losing that shit right now. I could hear. Wait, hold on, you hear that? No, that's the cries of Team Canada. No, I can hear it all over the world. Oh, I'm sorry, Team Canada. My word, he kissed Akane. He kissed Akane. Oh, I don't know how I feel, you know, because I'm like on the fence. I don't even care. I'm like I'm on the fence. Somehow I want both Akane and Kana to be happy, you know. But I don't know. I like flip-flop so much. It's crazy. But in this moment, right now, he kissed Akane. God damn, it's so cool. She was crying. He kissed her. Oh, man. Why am I so invested in this relationship? I don't know, but that made me really happy. Ah, man. That was good. She was out late getting some smoochie. Akane is back. Yeah, that's right. He wants to protect her. What's the plan here? Oh, you can hear my kids kicking off in the background. Be a random cut there. I just had to go see what was wrong with my son. Apparently he's getting told off. He was being naughty. And I was just thinking, he's probably Team Kana and he's devastated. Oh no, Wait, how did she see that?
いけないんだ、いけないんだ。それ、遺体から抜き取ったやつでしょ？いけないんだよ、そういうことしちゃ。
There's no way!
何あなた。
There's
お
no way!
姉ちゃん、あの医者さんと深い仲だったのかな。だとしたら気持ちもわかるけど。
So right, we will presume this is some sort of like supernatural entity. You know, like in most animes where there's any kind of reincarnation, there's always like like a being that's made that happen, right? Also, stop yelling at me when I say isekai. It's my easiest way of referencing this. If I accidentally say isekai, I know it's not an official fucking isekai. I say it and I get like 100 comments. It's not an isekai. Isekai means otherworld. Okay, alright, chill. Anyway, in a reincarnation anime like this, usually the being that did the reincarnation kind of makes an appearance. I say most of the time, you know, it's rare they don't. So this has got to be the, like, usually they're a god or maybe like a reaper or something, right? A shinigami, you know, something. So I assume this being was just like a figment of like mental imagination behind the scenes, you know, a being representing that. I never assumed they were going to interact with anyone. Did we get an actual interaction? Is this actually happening? This is crazy.
だとしたら気持ちもわかるけど。
あなたみたいな子供にわかるわけない。お願いだから放っておいて。今私すごく機嫌悪いから。
She doesn't seem sad, does she?
でもいいの？私、お姉ちゃんが知りたいことを知ってるよ。
Don't tease us there.
なんだかいろいろ大変なことがあったみたいだね。今日はほぼ外ロケだけど、気分が悪いとかあったら遠慮せず休んでね。
ルビー、あんたに言ってるのよ。
え？ああ、うん。大丈夫。
Oh my word, man. This is really unsettling. Ruby is always so happy. It's so weird to see her like this.
嫌いなのよね、MV の外ロケ。こんなクソ寒い中、季節感ガン虫の衣装を着せられて歌ったり踊ったり。
Yeah.
撮影は冬なのに夏のシーン撮りたいからって真冬の九十九里浜を水着で走ったり。炎天下の夏の昼間にコート着てマフラーつけて走らされたこともあったわ。演者って所詮肉体労働者よね。
I love the animation of Oshi No Ko. It's so good. You can tell the animators love making this anime.
昔ね、有名なアイドルがここで極秘出産して、死んじゃってたお医者さんってその子の担当医だったんだって。お医者さんは長らく失踪中と思われていたんだけど、その音信不通になった日ってのがアイドルが子供を産んだ日だったんだ。お医者さんはそんな大事な日にいなくなっちゃったんだよ。いや、大事な日だからいなくなったのかな。怪しい話だよね。でも怪しいのはそれだけじゃなくて、病院の周りにさ、ずっと不審な男がいたらしいんだ。当時大学生くらいの男と中学生くらいの男の子。その片方は数年後に誰か分かった。自宅マンションでアイドルの愛を刺し殺した大学生。
The other one's the dad. The other one is the dad. Two were found out. How did she learn who one of them was? This surely it's like a god. Surely they she already knew who they both were. What's the laws around this being? You know, like what are they and what are the laws around them? They seem like much more grounded and human than like god deities or whatever we've seen before.
熱狂的なファン。ストーカーだったんだね。
もう一人は？ん？二人って言ったでしょ。
さあ。
Are you lying? Is she lying?
それを探すのがあなたの役目じゃない？
You know what's crazy? Is do you know what that like white-haired girl's literally just done? Passed the torch. She literally just did it. She gave Ruby the nudge. Aqua has lost his revenge. He believes that what he needed to do has been done. So his has left him. And that revenge has been floating around in the air. And this girl literally just grabbed it and said, there was two people. One of them's dead, but the other one's still out there. Boom. Here's the revenge. And now, literally the exact same person Aqua was looking for and thinks is gone, Ruby is now looking for. They've literally just switched. The target is the same. The person seeking is just swapped. See, this is what I mean. This is why I love Kano. She's so
やっぱ
fun.
りこの子おせえな。メムも可愛いけど、どこか一歩引いてて遠慮を感じる。そうなると個性もケレン味も出てこない。対して有馬ちゃんは自分の魅力を見てもらおうと必死。何か
That
する
water
か
must
で
be
きて
so
いる。
cold.
それが受けるか受けないかはギャンブルだけど、何かしなきゃ始まらない。何もしなきゃ埋もれるだけ。そして何かしてる有馬かなは可愛い。このグループのセンターってのも納得だね。オフライン編集が今から楽しみだな。
This girl seems quite like switched on.
ルビーさんお願いします。
はい。
Is Ruby going to be able to switch it on and off like Aqua used to, or is Ruby not going to be able to?
まあ顔はダントツなんだけど、撮ってて面白くないのよね。いかにもアイドルとして教科書通りというか、まるで誰かの真似をしてるみたいな。
Can she switch it on?
犯人は2人組。ママは20歳っていう若さで未来を奪われて、先生は殺されて、あんな暗い場所で16年も一人で。
My God. Ruby, everyone Ruby loved was murdered.
私の大事な人を2人も奪って、今でものうのうと生きている。許せない。
Oh my
どん
God.
な手を使っても必ず見つけ出す。見つけ出して絶対に。絶対に殺してやる。
みんなお疲れ。まああとはゆっくり観光でもしていってよ。
Eh? Surely they're not done filming. That's not happy in the water, girls. Looks over to Ruby. I will kill someone. That's great, Ruby. That's great. Yep, just keep making that face. We're all done here. Is Ruby just not going to be in this music video? Oh my word, man. That scene, beautifully animated, utterly terrifying. It literally has switched. Do you know what's crazy? Is like if Ruby and Aqua just fucking spoke, like they could become one unstoppable team, man. It's literally just swapped. Is season 3 just gonna be like season 3 is gonna be like season 1 but with Ruby? And that's what I'm thinking now. It's gonna be like season 1 is Aqua, season 2 was Aqua with the play, so it wasn't really focused on like the murder investigation, and season 3 I'm guessing now is just gonna be Ruby but in Aqua's shoes in season 1. This investigation, and we've also been introduced to the dad as well, so is he gonna play a part in season 3? My word, man! This anime is incredible! It's written so well! It's terrifying as well!
とりあえず温泉でゆっくりしたいわ。だね。MV っていつ頃上がるの？
一本目のスターティーはなるはやで投げるけどね。
Her hair is awesome. Like, that is the coolest hair ever.
オフライン編集、切り張りして一本の仮映像にチェック入れてもらって、その後にオンライン編集、カラコレしたり CG とか VFX 入れたりして納品。まあ来月には上がると思うけど、2本目はちょっと時間もらっていい？
いいけど、なんで？
いやー、まあね。商業クリエイターだってただのアーティストに戻りたい時はあるのよ。
Is that Akane? Is that Akane? Alright. I feel like they're just demonstrating that Akane got some cannons. We have not been introduced to these yet. This is just random. Fair enough. She's probably in the best mood ever, man. Even after all of that, I imagine she's in a good mood. maybe she... do you think Akane would have figured this all out if it wasn't for that kiss? Because Akane is a genius, you know?
あれって正式に付き合うってことでいいんだよね。
She's blowing bubbles!
番組とか関係なくただの男女として。
No, it's so cute. I love it. Imagine that was Aqua.
顔赤いわよ。湯あたりする前に上がりなさいよね。
うん、ちょっとのぼせちゃったかも。何か大事なことを考えてた気がするんだけど、頭ぼーっとして全部どうでもよくなっちゃった。
That's not good. We need Detective Akane.
今くらいいいんじゃない？
No, no, no. We need Detective Akane on the case here.
今度映画の主演やるんでしょ？
For fuck's sake, Akane, don't get distracted.
そんなことない。上映関数多くない映画だし。
配給で作品語るんじゃないわよ。十分すごいことじゃない。羨ましいわ。これからあんたにとって大事な時期よ。この波に乗れるかで黒川茜の今後が決まる。それなのにこんな旅行についてきて、いつまでもレンリア気分でいいのかしら？
もうレンリアじゃないもん。本当にのぼせちゃったみたい。先に上がるね。
Now, how's Kana gonna take that? Good or bad? Does she...
まさかね。
Good or bad? Kana could either think that means they've broken up. It's amazing how much she looks like her brother. Or she could think that means they got serious.
ねえ、あかねちゃん。
Oh,
お兄
fucking
ちゃんは
eyes.
どうして役者になったのかな。小さい頃から監督のところで仕事してこの世界に固執してる。どうしてかあかねちゃんなら知ってるんじゃない？
Interesting question.
会いたい人が芸能界にいるって私は思ってる。その人に会うために売れようって、多分そんな感じ。
それって誰？私には全然わかんないけど。
あんまりこの話ルビーちゃんにはしない方がいいだろうな。アクア君には事件のことを忘れてほしい。ルビーちゃんに情報を渡すのはやぶへびかもしれない。
The parallels are fucking fantastic, aren't they? Like, my word. I'm feeling so weird reacting to this, because on one hand I'm just like so sucked into this story, like on another level. I'm just so curious. Like, you've got all these like cogs turning in everyone's mind, but none of them are working together. But it's just so interesting. Meanwhile, you've got like new things being introduced, like the freaking God or Reaper or whatever that freaking thing is, that being introduced as well. You've got everyone like different, like Akane is now focused on the relationship with freaking Aqua, and Aqua's now like not sure what's going on. He's like still like struggling a little bit. Does he want Akane? They're just gonna focus on that. But Akane is like a genius, so she could just start naturally piecing things together, which will draw her back in. You've got Ruby now on this like murder mission. Like, she's literally taken all of the fucking revenge out of Aqua and is holding it onto herself. What's Kana thinking? Does she think that she's got a chance with freaking like Aqua now, or does she think that she doesn't? Like, there's so much going on, man. We got like 5 minutes left.
多分好きな役者さんとかだよ。結構ミーハーなところあるから、アクア君。
そっか。
もう遅いし、そろそろ寝よう。
Nice deflection.
うん、そうだね。
Her eyes are terrifying now. How smart is Ruby? Is she gonna start piecing together things, or?
へえ、ここが芸能の。そう、 荒立神社。
Aqua and Akane standing close
エマも
together.
役者志望の多いわ。木の板を土で叩くといっぱいの効果があるんだって。
It's kind of a scary noise.
ねえねえ、せっかくだからお願い事していこう。
そうだな。
I wonder how many times she hit it. Did she hit it 6 times? One for each of them.
みんな売れますように。
うちのタレントが問題を起こしませんように。
That's a funny one.
もっと演技が上手くなりますように。
Oh, not a wish around Aqua.
早く売れますように。
Not a wish around Aqua either.
早くアクアがママと先生を殺したやつを見つけ出せますように。
Ruby knows Aqua's looking? Ruby's figured all that out? If Ruby knows, why hasn't Ruby spoken to Aqua? If Ruby knows that Aqua's looking, you'd think Ruby would go straight up to Aqua. Why hasn't Ruby spoken to Aqua? Like, I don't understand. You both, if Ruby knows that Aqua's doing the same thing she wants to be doing, they should be talking. Probably have to mute this, aren't I? Or something to get it up on YouTube. Very Yoasobi. This is literally like Yoasobi's sound now. After Idol, it is like happy fun and then drops into like a deep bass and it changes tone. Not unsettling at all. That was just a fun, happy music video.
それぞれの願いが通じたのか、誰かの導きなのか。今回の MV は大きな注目を浴びることとなる。それは新生 B 小町の知名度が大幅に上昇する契機となった。そして半年の時が過ぎ、
Half a year?
俺とルビーが2年生、茜、有馬が3
There might be an after credit scene. Is the ending different? Is there an after? Is the ending different? Oh, Yeah, it was a different ending. Is this freaking
生きてますか？言ったでしょ。足元に気をつけてって。
Who's this?
人殺し
Who's this? Who is that? Who was that? Obviously that's their dad, but who was the person? Did he just kill someone else? You know what was curious is the person he killed had the same twinkle in their eye. You know? As Ruby, Aqua, and I. They had the same star. Does that mean they're related? Or does that mean that they are just like have the same spark and this guy just goes looking for people who have that spark? Because we know that the dad, like, because basically, like, the theory is, right, because you've got the brother, the half-brother, Aqua and Ruby, right? And Aqua assumed that his dad had an affair. No. He assumed that the dad was over here, okay? Dad in a relationship, had an affair, and then guilty of the affair, boom, offed himself. There's the son, right? So that's what he assumed. His mother, and he had the same dad, and that dad, and then came back here, and he had the same dad. But the dad was over here, right? He didn't think for a second that his dad was the one who was interfering, and then came over. And meaning that when the mother gave birth, it wasn't that dad's kid. And his dad was actually a different dad. That's the thing. So you got him over here. His dad was actually their dad. So when that happened, he didn't know that his dad wasn't his biological dad. That's the loophole there, right? So is it possible that the mother over here was the same as I? And this guy just has a weird thing in the entertainment industry where he goes and looks for this spark in people. And that's what we just saw there at the end. I had the spark. This guy's mum had the spark. And he just goes around manipulating the industry and these poor girls any way he can, looking for that spark. And what we just saw there at the end was a random girl who is like, this happened now, like I'm guessing. This is like now. Who he's like been manipulating and doing what he does with everybody. And he's just killed them. That's my guess then. By the way, by the way he said, watch your step, would imply that he knew who they were. He was talking to them, like he was out there with them. So probably there was a relationship there. So this is some psychopathic murderer. This is insane. The anime is so brilliant. It's so layered and complex. It's just masterclass, right? We have this murder mystery that constantly gets more serious, that more people are being involved in, but there's like no one's working together. Everyone's like doing things on their own, not speaking, but trying to like understand and piece together this thing. We don't have this supernatural element that's been thrown in as well. And on top of all of that, there's a supernatural being who also seems to be trying to help, but seems to like not be able, like either, maybe they have certain rules to follow. You find that with supernatural beings, don't they? They have certain rules to follow. So maybe this like being has rules to follow. And that's why it can't like intervene and instead has to like encourage Ruby to like find out on her own, you know? You have to investigate. I can't tell you. You know, maybe it's something along those lines, certain rules. Because you do find it like free will, you know? Like you do have to like figure these things out. So maybe it's a rule, you know? Otherwise, surely this being would know. So that's really interesting. It's just brilliant, you know. You've got like Akane and Ruby, Akane and Aqua. Are they a thing now? Are they an item? Are they a couple? 6 months has passed. Are they still together? So Kana's not part of it. But the thing is, Kana wouldn't have been able to have a relationship anyway because she's an idol. And now Bikomachi have got like bigger fame. It would have even been worse. And we discovered that last time. There's so much. This is not fair. I need more, man. There's so much. There's so much. My word. It's just brilliant. So much going on. I'm so hungry for more, man. This anime is fantastic. It's so good. It's just brilliant. One of the best animes I've seen, man. It's so good. It's so captivating, so deep, so layered and complex. It's so unique. It's just fantastic. The voice acting's brilliant, and you don't even notice how good it is until you start highlighting it. Oh man, what a vicious finale as well. Because it just leaves you so hungry. It's like someone put down the best meal you've ever had in front of you. It lets you take 2 bites and takes it away. You're like, please, no, bring it back. Like, that's what I feel like. I'm still hungry. I was eating. Oh, come on. Oh. Great finale. Mean finale. It felt like it should have been an hour long. Oh, we're going to have a very interesting season 3 now. My word. The supernatural element, the changing from Aqua and Ruby, the shift, and the Akane brain. Is she going to start figuring things out? The introduction to the dad. Kanna's like feelings, like how's that going to be affected? So much, man. Are they going to figure out, like, is Kanna going to figure out who he is? Like, Aqua. Is Aqua going to figure out who, is Ruby going to figure out who Aqua is? You know, is she going to figure out about the reincarnation? Maybe? Because it seemed like hinted at. So many questions, and I'm so excited to get those answers. Anyway, that's where my reaction ends. I hope you've all enjoyed watching Oshi No Ko with me. I really appreciate you guys supporting these videos, liking, subscribing, and all that wonderful stuff. And yeah, I guess we're all waiting now. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome freaking day. I'll put out a tweet about this later. Go follow me on Twitter, link in the description. I love all of you wonderful people. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.